something, do we have a problem? I put you in a box and ship your body to Nevada. I really didn't want to hurt the child, but I gotta. You been a bad kid. Alright, so there is a video circling around the internet of a shootout that took place in Philadelphia at a cookout involving a group of individuals, including some people with some guns. And I guess they were shooting at some people. I guess it was a drive-by happening, and they were the targets of the drive-by. And it's caught on the Ring camera footage, and it's basically just showing a bunch of people on the ground trying to dodge bullets, while we got some people literally in the crowd of the people shooting back, as if there's not a whole crowd of people around them trying to duck bullets. So we're going to talk about the situation right here. We're going to talk about how it happened. We're going to talk about why it's going on. We're going to talk about the mistakes made here, man. We're going to talk about all of it, man. So first things first, we got to talk about the simple fact that a man died that evening, all right? It was a tester. I don't know which one to call him. I think it was a community activist. We're going to call him a community activist. He died in that situation. Rest in peace to him. And it's sad, bro. This senseless violence, it ain't doing nothing but all these people and an innocent man dies. That just goes to show you how stupid this senseless violence is, because it seems to me like 30%, 50% of the people that are victims to these crimes and this senseless violence are innocent people that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. We just had a situation involving the rapper Mellow Bucks. I made a video about that not too long ago. If you want to watch it, I'm gonna have it probably on the card somewhere. And at her party, there was a drive-by shooting that took place. 4 innocent people died that had nothing to do with nothing. And now we got a situation in Philadelphia, and it's the same kind of thing. Innocent people getting killed, and it all for what? For some petty beef that probably been going on for years and ain't got nothing to do with the people that's even involved in the shootout. You know what I'm saying? And this is another reason why the rest of the world and the rest of the community is not going to feel sorry for us or for y'all, because I'm not a part of y'all. I'm not a part of what y'all got going on. It's not going to feel sorry for y'all when the shoe's on the other foot and it's a white person killing a black person, because we got footage of us blatantly disregarding our own people's lives by shooting, even though there's a crowd of people directly in front of you trying to dodge the bullets, but you got a switch on your Glock, and you so ready to blow your switch. But from the looks of the video, he don't even look like he can control his gun with the switch on it. So it seems to me like y'all shouldn't even have the switches, because you over here shooting your gun, and you ain't hitting a damn thing. You ain't hitting shit. You just shooting, and it's just bullets just going everywhere. So this whole Glock with a switch stuff, it looks overrated to me. I bet you if you ain't had no switch on your gun, you could have probably aimed better, because you're shooting once at a time, so the bullets can go in a direct direction. But if you can't control where the bullets are going, so you're gonna miss 80% of your shots. So I don't know what it is with this whole fascination with having a Glock. I guess it's an intimidation factor, because if you ask me, you ain't doing shit but wasting bullets. And last I heard, bullets ain't cheap. So you can have your Glock with the switch if you want to, but shoot, a dude with a Glock with a switch on it and a dude with a Glock, I feel like the dude with the regular Glock gonna kill the dude with the Glock with the switch, because he can't fucking aim. And I really feel like the people who get the Glocks with the switches know they can't aim. So instead of going to a firing range and getting some professional help with your aiming and your firing or whatever, you're gonna get a Glock with a switch so that you can up your chances of getting your target. But you're decreasing your chances of getting your target, because it's harder to aim a weapon, especially an automatic weapon that's you got to hold in your hand like this. That's why the automatic weapons are usually the assault rifles, that you can get a better grip on it, where you get your hand right here and your hand right here, and you put it up against your shoulder, and you get a better grip. But with a handgun, it's much harder to grip a handgun because it's in your fucking hand. Right? So if it's going automatic, it's blowing how it's blowing, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to control it, but you can't. And so that's why you got situations where it's a shootout and the only person getting killed is an innocent man that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. He just at the cookout. And this is why you ain't gonna see me just at these functions, man. Everybody want to go to parties. Everybody want to have fun. All these girls want to go twerking. All these dudes want to go show out with jewelry and a drip and the shoes, and they want to go ahead and go to these little parties, see if they can go ahead and get a little female real quick, you gonna end up killed, especially if you in one of these hotspot areas like Philadelphia, like Detroit, like Chicago, like Florida, like Atlanta. Especially if you in these hotspots like New York, especially if you in these places where shootings are common, where shootings happen damn near every day. And if you ask me, there is no man willing to get shot for anything, much less to have fun. But I kind of like some people, they feel like the world needs to move around them instead of them moving with the world. So you put yourself in dangerous situations because you feel like you can't be touched. And I don't know. It's weird. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of females running and ducking and shaking and hiding. You shouldn't have been there, bro. My mama told me don't go on Trouble Street. You know what I'm saying? We already knew that there was going to be some gangsters at this party. We already knew it was going to be some people with some beef at this party, but we still going for what? To say that we went so we can get drunk, we can get high. Whatever you can do at a cookout, whatever you can do at a party, you can do at your house. You can do in the safety of your own domicile. I don't see the purpose in going to cookouts and going to parties with a bunch of random people you don't know just so you can show face, just so you can dance, just so you can listen to music, just so you can get high, just so you can get drunk. All right, that's cool. If it's a regular function with security and it's in a good area, all right, cool. That's fine. Let's go have fun. But it's a random block party in Philadelphia? A random cookout in Philadelphia? No. Who's going to that? If you, like, I'm not trying to discredit the people that went. I'm not trying to disrespect the people that went over there. But it's not smart to go to parties no more. It's not like the 90s. It's not, even back then it wasn't smart to go to parties because, shoot, even those parties was getting shot up. Parties is not the move. Cookouts is not the move. That shit ain't the move. After the crack era, that shit over with, bro. After the 90s, after the crack was introduced into the black community, family function parties, that shit ain't never been the same because it's all just gangs and shootings and fights and brawls. You can't have no peaceful function. And if you do have a peaceful function, you got lucky, gang. You got lucky. You got lucky, bro. But some people don't get lucky. And that's why I just choose not to go. And you can call me scary. You can whatever. I'll be scary and alive. That's the message that you need to take from these situations. Be scary and alive. I would rather be scary. I'd rather be pussy. I'd rather be lame. I'd rather be a mark. I'd rather be all the names in the book that you can call me. But I'm still going to be alive, though. I'm still going to make it to see. I'm still going to make it to see another day. I'm still going to make it back to my house so I can see my mother. There's never going to be a situation or a function or a party that is so intriguing that I'm willing to risk my life to be present. Because half of them people there, that don't matter no way. Half of the people that you're going to see at that party, you will never see again. So why does you being there matter? You know what I'm saying? Like, so stupid, bro. I don't get it. If you live in one of them hotspot areas like Philadelphia and Detroit and all these places, bro, stay your ass in the house. It's okay to be scary. It's okay. It's okay to be lame. It's okay to always be in the house. It's okay to be an introvert. That is fine. Because the most introverted people, the most lame, quote unquote people, they're alive and well. Looking at Twitter, laughing at y'all because y'all want to be at the function so bad. Y'all want to be involved so bad. And now you in the middle of a shootout. And now you scared, huh? You shaking, now you want to call the police, now you crying, now you traumatized. You should have never been there in the first place. And a lot of people walk around with this mindset that can't happen to me. People live in this world thinking that shit just simply can't happen to them. I'll be the first to tell you it can. I'll be the first to tell you you are not the luckiest person in the world where, you're just not the luckiest person in the world, bro. But what can happen to you can happen to the next man and the next man. You know what I'm saying? It's just when it's your time. I'm saying some people it wasn't their time to go. But hey, you keep on listen, the universe has a funny way of showing you, or God, however you want to believe in. They got a funny way of showing you warning signs. You know what I'm saying? And the warning sign ain't gonna be as blatant as an actual warning sign. No, the warning sign is gonna be some tragic shit. The warning sign is gonna be some drastic, yeah. It's gonna be some, yeah. The higher power understand that for some people, you can't just give them a simple, hey, don't go over here or this is gonna happen. Because for some people, they just ain't gonna fucking listen. So you gotta put them in a situation where, hey, life or death. You gotta put them in these certain situations so they can understand. Like for me, for example, I had to get hit by a car to understand that you can't just play around when you riding your bike on the road. You got to be looking for cars. You got to be paying attention. You got to be making sure that when you are driving that bike, the person in that car can see you. You can't play around. You got to be cautious. I had to learn that. If somebody would have just came up to me and told me, hey, you got to be cautious on that bike, I probably wouldn't have listened. So it took me getting hit by a car and dragged on the road for me to understand that, hey, riding these bikes on these roads ain't no game. It took y'all to be in a shootout to understand that being in these certain situations just ain't for everybody. You know, the people that had the guns with the switches, they was ready for that moment. They was waiting on it. But they wasn't going to tell you. They wasn't going to be able to, like, what's so crazy about the situation? Like, if you know that you in some beef, because you got a Glock with a switch on you. So you got beef. You know you got problems in these streets. If you know you got problems, why are you at a house party? And if you are at a house party, tell the innocent people, yo, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a situation. Y'all might want to leave early. Give people the discretion. You're going to put everybody's lives in danger by just simply not informing them that, hey, yo, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it could be a situation where some niggas come through and they might come through blowing. Tell them. That's what I would do if I was in some beef. I ain't gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna let people know that's around me. Hey, listen, it's a chance you being here, you might not make it out. It's as easy as just letting people know that. I don't understand what's so hard about that. Just tell them, I might not make it out of this alive. So if I was you, I'd get back in your Lyft, your Uber, however you got here, and just go home. Because this ain't, especially if you got people there that you care about, just tell them, yo, listen, this might not be the function for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it, man. And if you know that there's shootings, I feel like it gets so normalized with people. People get so normalized to shootings and murder and death when they come from certain environments that it just doesn't faze them, like possibility of it happening. You know what I'm saying? You get so normalized too. You probably have some people in your family killed. You know what I'm saying? Your people's probably living that lifestyle. It's still stupid to risk your life just to have fun. Stupid. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this little situation in the comments, man. Y'all have gone to a cookout or a house party in a hot spot like Philadelphia, and if you do live in those places, let me know the mindset behind somebody that is still gonna go to a party even though they know that they're in some beef, even though they know that they're in a place where shootings and shit at parties just be happening. It's not like it's a win. It's not a if this happens. It's a when this is going to happen. Because it's common. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. If you guys like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Share the video with all of your friends. And until next time, guys. Peace out. And I'm bad like a bad habit. I'ma get the job done like a task rabbit. Get your hands off me. This a new jacket. New